Hello, traders, and welcome to Trading with Bill. I'm Bill. We're in Pattaya, Thailand, and I gotta tell you, got some sunshine. Got some sunshine, but I don't see no blue skies. You know what that means. We'll probably see some rain. Hey, let's take a look at this dollar index on investing.com's site is at 95.44. Made a little bump there yesterday, and yeah, kicked it up a little bit. Good stuff. Who's on holiday today? South Korea. Who cares? They're not going to affect us. We're going to move on. Okay, so what do we got to say today? Yesterday was good. Hope some of you made some pips. I'll show you what I did yesterday. Made some pips on the euro and the pound yesterday, actually. Didn't give us all pullbacks. It was taking shots where, you just had to take shots, and it worked out. So we made a couple of pips yesterday. It was kind of nice. Today, let's take a look at what's going on as far as data goes. Hopefully, it's better than yesterday. Aussie's coming out. NAB business confidence. That should be interesting. Euro, we've got German trade balance. That'll be interesting. Housing starts for the CAD. And then we get into the U.S. session, and we've got nothing. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it looks pretty boring, doesn't it? Yeah. Pretty. Another technical day of the trading. That's all right. I'm okay with that. What do we got tomorrow early in Asia? Absolutely. Oh, electronic card retail sales out of the Kiwi tomorrow. And a bunch of guys talking away. We'll talk about the rest of that tomorrow. So that's what's happening there. Let's take a look at what happened in the U.S. session yesterday. This is I think a swim platform from TD Ameritrade. And I was in the U.S. session yesterday for about an hour and 20 minutes. And then my eyelids fell apart and I had to go to sleep. So oil came down. Now, when I ended my time, oil was down here at 93.07. Apparently, it bounced off that whole number, right, $73, made its way back up again. So now we'll see if this is just going to continue the downside, what happened there. And but we said it was going to come down. It came down to where we thought it was going to come down to was the 73 mark, and it did. Now we'll see if it's going to pop up here, or this is just a pullback and it's just going to continue the downside. Now we're at 74.28. I would like to see this go up to. I'd like to see it go back up to 74.50, even 75, and then just take it back down again. Right. Nice about oil is trading both directions, folks. Trading both directions. Unfortunately, I don't trade the New York session other than about an hour and a half at the start. But at 73, once you saw that candle go to the upside, that was a move to get in that and just take it up, and you made I don't know, 50 cents, right? So that was a good move there. Dollar index, the Dixie, actually really moved up here yesterday. I watched that in the U.S. It was at 96.04. Now it's at 95.72 on this platform. Isn't it weird how these platforms, they give you different readings, right? One plot will give you 95, the other one's giving you 96. Kind of crazy. Facebook looks like it made a little rebound there yesterday. We'll probably get rid of Facebook today in New York, see what else we can look at. But man, that has just taken a beating. The VIX, I was watching this VIX. VIX was up at 18 at the open of New York. So it's come all the way back down. It's back at 15.69, which is great. We'll take 15.16 VIX. Beautiful. Nice. ES has continued to grind its way to the downside. We are now on our 5th day with a red candle. It looks like it's continuing to the downside. Euro futures. 2 sideways days, but we did have a higher low here. Did it give us a higher high? Maybe just a little bit, but now we're back down here. It was a down day yesterday, and it looks like it looks like we're starting with a red candle today. Again, I go back to my statement that I said yesterday. I'm not buying the Euro futures. No reason in the world to be buying the Euro futures. The only thing you want to do here is sell it. Sell the Euro futures. So that's what's going on Wall Street, our good old friends on Wall Street. So let's get to the charts, and let's see what's happening. So I thought this was pretty interesting this morning. I did some work on this morning. So here's a dollar CAD. Now, I haven't looked at the dollar CAD in a while. I just happened to look at my other screen. I got 6 charts up, and you've seen it, my Ninja Trader platform. And I'm just skipping. And I saw this move, and I'm like, ooh, this looks very nice. So I got kind of interested in this. One is I like that it actually took out this 3.300 level here, right? And it gave it an overshoot and headed on back down. So really, we have really a nice place that we can hang out here now as a significant resistance level. I do like that the 55 and the 10 is above price. However, we're stuck at this 29.50 area. But I would like to see this break below this trend line I put on the chart here, and we could take this down. We're going to take this down to like 1.2950 when we're going to sink this bad boy. Now, you're all saying, but William, you're not worried about that 200 exponential moving average. Well, I'm a little bit concerned about the 200 exponential moving average. I think we're going to get some sort of a bounce here, but this is an awfully wide open space. And I love trading in wide open spaces. Just think it's a good idea, right? There's not a lot of Forex junk here. There's not a lot of different levels and stuff like here. Do I expect we're going to get a bounce at that level? Yes, I think we're going to get a bounce at that 200 exponential moving average. But is it going to be a bounce that's going to knock us out? No, because if we're getting in at 29.50, our stops at 29.75, 70, somewhere in there. So no, I don't think it'll bounce us out. The other issue is, and I know you're all seeing it, the 200s at 2900. Now that could be an issue also. But I don't think it's going to be an issue where it's going to knock us out or it's going to do anything. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think the entry of 29.50 is fine. Listen, it's 50 pips if it gets down to that level. If we put 40 of those pips in the pip bank, it's a success. However, I'd like to get down to 28.50 or 28.50, 28.60, somewhere. I'd like to get out of this trade. I'm an intraday trader, right? I don't keep trades overnight. I could probably count on my fingers and my toes how many times I've kept trades overnight in the last 12 months. It's not a lot. I don't keep trades overnight. I shut my trades out every day. That's just the kind of trader I am, as I'm opposite, of course, when I'm trading the U.S. session on trading options. Those go out 45 days. So yeah, this looks pretty interesting. I like this. Now, somebody else has probably said, well, William, this is a commodity pair. What about oil? What about oil, right? Well, oil's, this isn't following that, right? This is going against the rules, because if this was going with oil, and oil's been going up for the last 2 weeks, this pair should be all the way down here at 28.20, right? That would make the CAD stronger, and it hasn't. It's just not paying attention to the oil thing at all. So that's what that is. Let's get over here. We'll give you a shot at this Euro USD. I hope somebody caught this yesterday. See, this is not doing, what are we at there? 14.93. Okay, so this was my trade yesterday. Okay, we can get rid of some of this stuff here. Well, we'll keep it there for a second. So this was the trend line we put in yesterday, right? This comes down, right? I'm looking at it. I'm watching it. Remember, I said I wanted a retest to the trend line. Never gave us this retest to the trend line, folks. Never gave us that retest, right? Only thing it retested was this 55 EMA. That was at 15.10 was my entry. And then I took it down. And I can't remember where I put my take. I think it was 14.80. 14.80 was my take profit. Yeah, so I made like 40 pips on that, 30-something pips on that. Nice little trade. Worked out well. What are you going to do today? You guys don't care what I did yesterday. The reason I showed it to you was I just wanted to let you know that it wasn't, you just gotta stay with this stuff. You just gotta be sneaky and tricky, right? Is this gonna do this again today? We're gonna be in the same spot. I go back to what I said yesterday. We really want to see this, do something other than what it's doing. So I again say there's no trade here, right? There's nothing to do here. we're coming up to this 1500, so there's a possibility it's going to sink right there at that 1500 level, and then we'll be back down here at 1660, right? All right, I'll go with that. We're going to get in at 1500, we're going to get out at 1460. It's going to give us another 40 pips. I'm okay with that, right? See if we can get to that level and see what happens. It's going to be another one of those things where you're just going to have to watch it, right? Just going to have to watch it. Here's a Great British Pound. Now, this one I got in, believe it or not, got in this at 31.10. Yeah, 31.10, I got in this. And after, what was it? 31.10. And after I got in it, I said, wait, I'm going to a whole number. Yeah, well, I did really nice in this pound. This pound worked out really nice, just took off. I didn't get all of this, folks. I only got like half of it. I got like 38 pips or 42 pips or something like that in this, and I got out. I didn't get out because I triggered myself out. I got out because I hit my take profit area. And I'm pretty sure that was the 51%. And I put it to get out of the trade. So it took me out of the trade automatically. I wasn't even sitting at my desk when it happened. So now, here we are today, and this fib is still in play. There's no reason that this fib is not in play. It's still in play. We still can do this. I'd get rid of that, though. That's it out of there, right? We want to take this to the 200, right? And I want to sell this. Yeah, I want to sell it. I want to sell it now. What's the problem going to be? Yeah, it's 55, right? It's 55. We're coming right into this 55. So you can wait to 30.70, which I don't know. I don't think that's a bad thing. But you're working with 30 pips now because 30.40, really 30.20, 30.20. So no, that's all right. 40, 50 pips, I'll take it any day. All right, do that on 3 or 4 pairs a day. You're doing all right. So no, I'm going to stay with this. I like this. I want to see something happen here. I want to see this take an action one way or the other. I'm not going to buy it. Well, I should say that because really, if you look at it, there's plenty of room to buy this. If it closes above that 3,100, say the 31.10, we could take this up to 31.40. And, I don't know. I don't think that's a bad idea. I watch your dollar, right? I look at the dollar index, whatever you use. Just watch your dollar, and if the dollar gets weak, jump on it, right? Jump on it. So we got 2 trades here. 2 trades. As you look at this, remember it's a technical data. Data is none. None. No trade. There's no data today, right? It's pretty crazy. It's pretty nasty on that level. So let's see what else we can take a peek at here. This Aussie's floating around. New Zealand's in a nice spot. Now what's my thing with the New Zealand? Just sell it. Just sell it. But if you look at the last 24 hours, right? Look at this. Yeah. What are you gonna do here? Yeah, it's gotta pop. It's either gotta pop down or it's gotta pop up, right? It's gotta do something. We cannot. Come on. We just cannot continue this misery, right? So there's our resistance line. If it comes down, we can take it up to the upside. Do I want to sell this right here? Now here we got Forex junk, right? Look at all this stuff here that can really give us a hassle, right? So yeah, this I want to pop up, right? Now we're on dollar pairs, right? We're on dollar pairs. So what does that mean? That means the dollar's got to get weak. Listen, there's nothing coming out of the Kiwi that's going to say, hey, listen, we're strong today. That's not going to happen. So that means the dollar's got to drop, right? The dollar, it's got to get some dollar weakness for these dollar pairs to give us some entries. That's really what's going on here, right? Let's take a look at the, I know we looked at it yesterday. What happened with the euro yen? Ooh, yeah, this was a missed opportunity, huh? Anybody grab this? I hope somebody grabbed this. This was pretty nice. This was really nice. Look at this, fibbed right back up there. Yeah, this was sweet here. Really, really sweet here. It's always nice to see. You know, you can always say that the next day, but yeah, this. You know, we put this trend line on here yesterday. It just broke it. That second red candle, you were in it. Boom, down she goes. So I was reading yesterday in the Bangkok Post, our local paper, that Abi's, I guess, reshuffled his cabinet, did a big thing with his cabinet. And I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but that was yesterday. So what are you going to do here? You know, I always talk about this 23.6 fib. You know, it did reject it, came back down. Now it's at the 32, but we missed it, right? We missed this. I don't know if I want to mess with this here, folks. I don't think I want to mess with it here. I wouldn't mind, you know, I'm more into taking a little bit of risk. So I'm saying the 130.40 area, like that 55 EMA here, you know, we could take it to the downside. Folks, it's not coming back up to 130.80, and it's sure not coming up to the 200 exponential moving average. That's not going to happen today on the euro yen. Maybe it will. I don't know. It'd be nice, but I would aim for that 55 and take it to the downside. See, this would have tricked you out a little bit, right? But you know I'm always about retests of a horizontal line, right? This comes down, it retests it, and breaks through it. Now, you're saying, well,
it's 7 hours.
This is not what I wanted to do, right? I wanted this to continue to the downside, right? Green candle, red candle, break below it, and then continue it down. This didn't do that. This came all the way up to the 38.2 fib, almost to the pit, right? And now it's down to the downside and continues its way down. So we'll see what happens here. You know, if we get lucky, it'll pop back up to the, you know, at least 130.30. You know, I really don't want to be getting into double numbers, right, and fighting that. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll watch it as she goes. What else we got popping around here? When's the last time you looked at the pound Aussie? Wow, that looks interesting. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, look at this here, pound Aussie. Well, this is, you know, pretty much you would expect this, but this is bullish, right? So the pound is stronger than the Aussie. If you look at this spatially, right, this is just popping its way up here to the upside, comes back down, da-da-da-da, right, and now it's sideways. So what's the Aussie doing? Well, the Aussie's a little bit strong, but not much. So you're really going to have to, right? So this is overboard, right? We're up here. I mean, this is overboard, right? Oh, come on, move up there. Get out of there. There you go. This is overboard. Come back down. This is now resistance. Comes back. Let's do something. Let's cheat a little bit here. And let's just fib this swing here, just to see where we're at. So this came up to the 50% fib. Looks like it's trying to get up there again. Maybe we can get an entry to the downside at that 50% fib. So we've got two here, folks. Come on. So we've got two here. You know, no, you know what? I don't know if I like that or not. No, I don't like that idea. Let's go here. And I know you're all saying, William, do you talk to yourself often? Of course. I just don't answer myself. Yeah, so 1 point, 84.50, 84.60, we'll take it to the downside. Yeah, that's what we got to get below this 55. We got to get below the 10. Bearish candlestick formation, maybe a retest of the 10, probably not. I don't know. We're just not getting, just not getting retests anymore, right? But it's pretty hard to get a retest. So get a retest of that 10 and that 55. It's a confluence area, right? You got the, the 55s right here, the 10s right here. This is bouncing off this. this could head back up. There's another trade. If you're going to get into that, it's something you'd want to do pretty soon, right? Within the next hour, 2 hours, you want to get into this. Maybe another candle or so. Listen, if it pops up another candle, and you'll see this by then, you get up to 85.50, and this thing decides to keep going, I would take it up to that 86 level. Again, 40 or 50 pips, I'm in it. I'm on. So I'm not against that. I am not against that. I'm not against taking this at that 85.50 level. I got to be honest with you. I am really not against doing that. In fact, I think that's a good trade. Why? Because what is this? This chart is showing us spatially. This is bullish, right? This could just be a pullback, and it's going to continue to the upside. So sure, we have two trades here. But I'd watch this. This looks more like this is going to go more to the upside than it is to the downside, doesn't it? Right? This looks like a fib. If you fib that whole swing, it'd be interesting to see where we come out at. But this looks pretty good on both directions. I'm glad I took a look at this pound Aussie. This looks pretty interesting today. We will have to keep an eye on that little bad boy. Yeah, very good, very good. Traders, that's it for me on this Tuesday. Wow, it's Tuesday already, and it's the 9th of October. Traders, thanks so much for being with me. Thank you for all your support. And by the way, thank you for all the people that have started following me on Twitter. I've gotten like 3 in the last 2 days. It's actually a Sunday I got. Thank you so much again for your support. Traders, remember to trade smart, not hard, and always what's a little bit of importance? Have a little bit of fun. Traders, have a great trading day. We'll see you tomorrow morning in Asia. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.